This is Alaric Barnaby, head doctor of the Institute of Revenant. Exactly 2 years ago, Dr. Felicity Lawson was stripped from her duties as the head doctor and scientist. She was one of the doctors who was on the front line of the unknown disease that was unleashed upon our world. She was also among the scientists that were studying the disease and working to develop a cure. However, Felicity, Dr. Lawson, was allegedly testing on patients that had both been infected, as well as those who were immune to the disease. While her intentions were true and justified, Director Constantine Reed thought otherwise. Her actions and progress were frowned upon, and he had her escorted from the building, permanently. I remember her anger and her desperation. She genuinely wanted to help these people. Out of all of the staff members, she was the most hardworking. She spent her nights studying and researching, yet it was never enough. I wanted to defend her actions, but I felt as if she was losing herself in her work. And now that she's gone, no one here is working as much as she did. Everyone's too scared to even go near the lab. Felicity, on the other hand, walked into the quarantined areas without hesitation. That day, as she was leaving, she swore to Director Reed that he would regret his decision, and that it would be his and the rest of the board members' downfalls. And she was right. To say we're understaffed would be an understatement. The chaos that occurred the next few days was catastrophic. The young doctor, Jackson, I believe, has been trying to get in contact with Miss Lawson for the last 2 years. At the time of her termination, he was an intern, and was immediately thrown into the front lines. That poor boy. It's always the young ones. An emergency? Code orange, white, and brown? What the hell is going on down there? This is Dr. Barnaby, signing out. And to anyone watching this, Godspeed.
I'm Dr. Sienna Beckette. This is an emergency call. Felicity Lawson has unleashed a terrorist attack right here in the Institute. After being gone for years, she returned and rained hellfire. She has nearly destroyed everything around us and killed a majority of us. She's gone mad. For some reason, she's rounding up the patients and is probably taking them. I can't escape without her noticing me, but... Ah! Fuck! My leg! Felicity! What are you doing?
Who's Felicity?
What?
I seek revenge, nothing more. I seek revenge after all the shit you made me endure. I seek revenge, nothing less. I hate you, this I must confess. Why you forsake me, I do not know. My true emotions must never show.
Felicity, what have you done?
She has made quite the breakthrough. As much as I would love to explain it to you, I can't. Just like all of these irrelevant, unreliable monkeys, you must die.
And you're sure there's no trace of any form of evidence?
I made sure the team double-checked every nook and cranny of the place at least 3 times. All that's left is bodies, rubble, and broken equipment.
What about the security footage?
Nada. All footage before the attack was wiped clean. In fact, a majority of the cameras were destroyed beyond repair.
Something doesn't add up. The only prime suspect is Felicity Lawson, but she hasn't stepped foot in the building over 2 years. How the hell does a terrorist attack occur when the terrorists themselves are nowhere to be seen?
Do you think it's one of those kinds of terrorists?
I doubt it. Otherwise, we would have seen what was left of her.
I guess our only lead is Lawson. We may not have evidence against her, but hey, it's all we got.
Find out where she lives, and request a warrant from Judge Clifford.
If I may, sir, I found some files in the rubble. It's not much, but I can make out what's written. Apparently, she was the smartest doctor and scientist. The woman was a prodigy. She found more progress than most of her peers, despite the process being distasteful.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that we should find her. We can coerce her into working on a vaccine or something close to a cure.
And if she does not comply?
I'll leave that part to you, sir.
Okay, I'm in. If things go south, we'll need a backup plan. Find Constantine Reed on the database. If we can't get Felicity, then we can at least get someone with Reed.
Yes, sir.
Where the hell are you, Felicity?